Hey YouTube, Untamed here. So today I'm going to provide you guys with the no kidding sales figures of my newly purchased 2023 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro and of course that beautiful Solar Octane. So let's first talk about the prices of these historically. I mean, you guys know I've purchased a handful of these 4Runner TRD Pros over the years and I've always paid MSRP. I think one time I spent $1,000 over MSRP and I think that was on my Lime Rush one that I purchased. Other than that though, I've always paid MSRP and I hate the idea of paying a greedy dealership markup. But depending on where you live, whether typically on the West Coast, you tend to find the most markups on them. You get the $5,000 ADM, additional dealer markup, or addendums, some of them refer to them as, but they come with that $5,000 or $10,000 markup over the MSRP, sometimes even more. If you're in California, good luck. Good luck. Yeah, I know there's a couple dealerships in California that do charge MSRP for these, but you're on a huge wait list and you're kind of rolling the dice if you're going to get it, right? So I actually purchased this from McDonald Toyota down in Greeley, Colorado, and I kind of rolled the dice too. I had seen one available online and I'd called them and of course he said, hey, that's actually spoken for. You know, we have somebody in line for that, but if you'd like, I can put your name on the list. And if it comes available, I can let you know. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Not thinking that I would get a phone call just a few weeks later saying, hey, and it was Marcus. Was my sales, sorry, my dog's freaking out at something over there. Hey, Denver. Hey, Denver. What you doing? What you doing? Huh? The other two are perfectly chill. That one was losing his mind. Get a Sheltie, they said. It'd be fun, they said. Right, buddy? Right? Sorry, getting a puppy dog feature. He's forcing his way in. Hi, buddy. I know. Okay, all right. So, as I was saying, lots of dealership markups still happening, but with the rise in interest rates on vehicles right now, I mean, even with excellent credit, if you're going to be getting a loan, an auto loan, you're still looking at anywhere from, like on a Toyota, you're looking at anywhere from 6 to 9%, even with excellent credit. We're talking high 700s or low 800s, right? You're still looking at that kind of terrible interest rate when historically speaking, 2 to 5% is where you wanted to be. And even then, for a lot of people, they'd kind of meow about that. But so shout out to Marcus for giving me that call just a few weeks later saying, hey, they actually backed out of it. Do you still want it? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. I mean, the convenience factor alone was really almost enough for me to jump on it just for that, because not even an hour drive for me to go pick this up. And you guys know, for my previous vehicles, I have flown across the country to pick them up and driven them back home. So it's not uncommon for me to do that. But for this one, with it being just an hour away in the color that I wanted, Solar Octane at MSRP in Colorado. Even Colorado is pretty notorious for having terrible markups on these things. But at MSRP, an hour away, I don't know, I took it as a meant to be. So super happy with my purchase experience, very grateful to have gotten it. So again, shout out to Marcus down there and Travis in the finance department, who's great to work with. Sometimes finance managers are always pushy. They can be pushy and try to push on the extended warranties and try to make you buy into that, because they get a little bit of a kickback when they sell you an extended warranty. So keep that in mind the next time you're in that chair. And 9 times out of 10, for those of you who actually do pursue extended warranties, 9 times out of 10, you can actually negotiate that by a lot. So they'll try to sell it to you for like $2,500. You can say no. They'll likely counter offer you like, okay, how does $1,800 sound, and we'll get you the same warranty. Say no, I'll pass on it. Maybe for $500 I'd consider it. And they'd actually do it. They negotiate pretty hard on those extended warranties. Keep in mind they tend to be through a third party, so kind of keep that in mind. They're not typically an extended warranty through Toyota, so there's a little bit of a nuance to it. But blah blah blah. That's not the point of this video. Let's look at how much I paid for it. So I kind of already laid it out for you guys, covering up my personal information, of course. So down here is a no kidding write-up of how much I paid. So kind of crazy that MSRP has snuck up on us a little bit, right? So we have a very, very, very few additional features within the 2023 model here, with the biggest one being that little, where's it at? There, you see it there. The heated steering wheel. So that is new for the 2023. That's the most notable little tweak enhancement to the 4Runner here. But I don't know. I mean, I remember buying my 2019 4Runner TRD Pro, my super white one, my very first 4Runner I purchased, well, 5th generation, I should say. And I think I spent 53 or 54,000 was the MSRP I paid for it. Maybe even a little bit less. I'd have to double check. But nonetheless, it has certainly gone up quite a bit just over a few years for the same vehicle, essentially, too, right? But there you have it. Just under $57,000 was the sticker price. This, I hate the fact that they had it. I tried meowing myself out of it, or meowing my way out of it, but they are, unfortunately, no kidding, one of those dealerships that will not get rid of their delivery handling fee there, the $7.99. That's their quote-unquote paperwork fee, which is really, really absurd. Normally that's like $300 or $400 tops. So that is the quote-unquote pitfall, and maybe you can even argue that that is a markup. But, at this point, I wasn't going to complain. I mean, it was an hour away from me. The convenience factor was there. It was a great dealership, great purchase experience. So I'm very pleased with it, even if it is a high dock fee, right? So there you have it. Here's the bill of sale up here. Again, just kind of echoing the $57,000 sale price for it. So there you have it. What do you think, guys? Is this, I don't know, is this too much for this very dated platform at this point? I mean, if you think about it, this has been the same exact 4Runner for, gosh, I don't want to do public math, but for at least 14 years now, essentially, right? So I mean, it's pretty crazy that the same 4-liter V6, the archaic 5-speed automatic transmission, is still selling, and it sells like a hotcake. And I don't think Toyota planned for this to be for sale for so long. I don't think they expected it, quote unquote, to be so long in the tooth. I think just because people kept buying it, people kept buying this, they keep wanting it because it works, right? This platform works. It's nothing. It's not more than what you need. I mean, it's buttermilk basic, but super reliable and very capable. That's why people love it and have really grown to appreciate this platform, myself included, of course. So there you have it, guys. I spent, after that dock fee, right around just under $58,000 for it. But again, the convenience factor was huge. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of that price tag, and if you would have purchased it yourself. Appreciate you watching, as always. Till next time.